Vande Madaram. I am Mohan Raj from Tamil Nadu. To be specific, I am from Chennai. My father was a freedom fighter and he was very close to former Prime Minister Morarji Desai and former Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu, Mr. K. Kamarai. I joined the police department in the year 1976 as a directly recruited sub-inspector, and at that time my father was in jail under Misa. Father is in jail under Misa and his son was selected as a sub-inspector by the Tamil Nadu Public Service Commission. Yes, I joined the department through absolute merit. Then being a son of a honest politician, my father was known for his honesty. He was a diehard opposing leader of Dravidian parties in Tamil Nadu. He passed away in the year 2000. As an honest police officer, I was working in various levels of the Tamil Nadu Police Department, and on deputation, I was taken on to CBI, Anti-Corruption Bureau, Madras. I worked there for about 3 years in the anti-corruption, and I earned a name to be a straightforward officer. Then after Rajiv Gandhi was killed, I joined the special investigation team which investigated the assassination. During the investigation, to my shock, to my absolute and unbelievable shock, 3 important criminals were let off. One is Vaikopalasamy, another is Kolattur Mani of Dravidar Kalagam, another a relative of Margam Chandrasekhar, a former Congress MP and close friend of Sonia. I am not calling her Sonia Gandhi because Gandhi has nothing to do with Sonia or Rahul, even for Indira. So there I consider the family as a fake Gandhi family. Then after that I took VRS at the age of 47. I left the department in 1997 September to take on the CBI for its perfunctory investigation in the Rajiv assassination case. I met the press before the judgment was delivered by the Tada court. I expected action will be taken on me for having committed contempt of court because the case was still in the process of finished. But nothing happened. I met the press even before the judgment was delivered. Again no action. Then I contested South Madras Parliamentary Constituency in 1998 January. That too as an inspector. I was not relieved from the department. Technically speaking, I was rather treated as a deserter by the department. Since then I was not relieved. As an inspector I contested the election, but again there was no action. Then after everything, 1999 I filed a case in Madras High Court seeking MDMA's investigation into the role of Karthikeyan, because he was the chief of the CBI SIT. He was blabbering on 1 or 2 occasions, but Madras High Court very comically dismissed the petition. I took that matter to Supreme Court. Again it was dismissed. In 2006, I approached the Tada court in Chennai to know about the development which of the MDMA which was formed in 1998 during Vajpayee's regime, to look into the angle put forward by Justice Jain, but nothing came out. 2004, the CBI told a local court, Delhi local court, that they are having box full of evidence to prove the involvement of Chandraswamy Godman to the effect that he has funded LTTE, Prabhakaran's LTTE to assassinate Rajiv Gandhi. In 2004, the CBI told the Delhi local court, magistrate court. In 2007, the CBI went to the same story to Delhi High Court, to a bench of Delhi High Court, but the Delhi High Court chased CBI away. In 2009, Justice Balakrishnan, K.G. Balakrishnan, who was Chief Justice of India, Supreme Court, asked the CBI with the death of Prabhakaran whether this case stands closed. But the Enforcement Directorate, instead of CBI, told the court No, still they are probing the case. Now, again in 2014, I filed a writ petition seeking the extradition of one Kumaran Padmanabhan, who was instrumental in the killing. Sri Lanka knows very well his role in Sri Lanka, Rajiv killing, and Kumaran Padmanabhan knows entire in and out of the Rajiv assassination, secrets of Rajiv assassination. Sri Lanka extracted the entire truth from him, and they are threatening India into submission. They were killing our fishermen in the high seas. To my record, they have killed about 570 fishermen on various counts. But unfortunately, no case was properly investigated, no action was followed up. I filed a PAL in 2011 in the Madras High Court on February 3rd, 2011. The High Court ordered notice to the state government and central government. I filed that writ petition, PAL, with the request, with the prayer that all these cases should be investigated by National Investigating Agency. You won't believe the next moment, from next day onwards, the Sri Lankans started killing our fishermen. They are not killing our fishermen, they are not firing at our fishermen. Then 2005, that is right, but the case is still pending. The writ petition number is 2811 of 2011, Madras High Court. You can check with the case status. The PAL is still pending. The state government has not filed any counter. The central government is not bothered to take any action on my writ petition. If they want to teach a lesson to the Sri Lankans, if the NIA investigates all these killings, we can nail down Sri Lanka. But that is not the case. I do not know the reason why the BJP government is not coming forward to take any action on this issue. Again, going back to my final attempt, 2014, I filed a petition for the extradition of this Kumaran Padmanabhan, who was a key witness. He must be having terrible evidence. But so far nothing has happened. In the meantime, Chandrasamy died. And all of a sudden, one Tyagarajan, who worked as Superintendent of Police in the SBI, SIT, CBI, has come out with a statement before the Supreme Court that he has left out a line in a convict statement, in an accused statement. That is not the case. He has told a blatant lie before the Supreme Court. He has not only left out lines from that particular accused, he has left out so many lines from the statements of so many other accused. If the statements of the accused were recorded fully, Tamil Nadu would have seen a sea change. The Sri Lankan massacre would not have happened. I do not know why India's Manmohan Singh government supported Sri Lanka government to eliminate thousands and thousands of Sri Lankan Tamils in the disguise of eliminating Prabhakaran. Prabhakaran was just a mercenary. He received some bribe from Chandrasamy and assassinated Rajiv Gandhi. When Manmohan Singh was able to show such a terror to the LTTE, they remained suspiciously very silent about the role of Chandrasamy. He was not even touched, he was not even questioned. Then my petition was also dismissed in 2014. Now I am planning to file a petition before I wrote to our Chief Justice, Mr. Ranjan Gogoi, about all my efforts in this case way back in 2017 itself, but my petition was filed because it was not in the proper format. I am planning to file a writ petition to seek the interrogation of Tyagarajan SP, who he went to the Supreme Court stating a blatant lie. This is about CBI SIT. Now what is happening in Tamil Nadu? Some secessionist groups called May 17, Nam Tamilar and yet all. There are so many groups, they are fighting for separate Tamil state. They are openly telling that the 7 convicts who are still in jail are not criminals. They don't have any part to be played in the Rajiv Gandhi case. It is absolute lie, but unfortunately there is nobody to oppose them, there is nobody to take action on them. So Tamil Nadu is in a very bad shape. The present government, headed by a toy chief minister, will not do anything. I request any patriot who is hearing, any patriot who wants to know, We may not the truth behind Mahatma Gandhi killing. We may not know the truth behind Netaji's killing. We may not be able to know the truth about Lal Bahadur Shastri killing. We may not be able to know the truth about Sanjay Gandhi killing. We may not be able to know the truth about Indira Gandhi's killing. But Rajiv Gandhi case can easily be, Rajiv case can be easily cracked if you interrogate some criminals, in some happy criminals who are roaming about in Tamil Nadu, or even if we interrogate Tyagarajan, that is enough. That police officer, if a case is registered against him and he is properly interrogated, he will come out the truth. It should be done in the interest of the integrity of the nation, and justice should prevail. Natural justice should prevail. Criminals are coolly enjoying life. Known murderers. I cannot just tolerate that. I have wasted my 13 years of service. When I retired, I took VRS at the age of 45. I was about to be promoted as Deputy Superintendent of Police in the Tamil Nadu Police. But I left the job, and since then I have been fighting. I think with divine grace I will be able to win in this matter. Jai Hind.